and they want to cuss. I mean, it's like this, man. You get cussed out by a different nationality, it's going to be like a woman will cuss you out. You know what I mean? But when you get cussed out like by a black woman, you're getting cussed out like by a dude. That's why they be getting swung on this shit. You know what I mean? They think that they win. They think they can have the best of both worlds. They think they can come at you like a man, but you still supposed to respect them like a lady. And like you said, old girl was punching you in the back of the head and shit.
Yeah.
She was feeling like, I'm a woman, you a man, so you're supposed to be able to take this that I'm giving you. But nah, you want to act like a nigga, I'm gonna hit you like a nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, that's not what it really. This is what it is. The reason why she did that is because she was trying to provoke me to assault her so she can get a charge on me. Because just don't nobody know this, but I'm a professional boxer. I mean, I've been in deep circles in boxing, and people know me. Big people know my name. So she know I would have beat the fucking shit out of her. She know that. So what she was trying to do when we was in the car, the whole time when I got her outside the house, once I locked the door, I didn't say nothing to her. And even when she was in the house yelling and doing all that shit, I knew what she was doing, dude. She was trying to provoke me. That's why she kept heightening the situation. That's why I kept getting worse and worse. And I wasn't playing into it. And the only way that she could get me to engage her is by talking. So she started talking louder and louder to irritate me so I could say, why don't you shut the fuck up, you bitch, blah, 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 blah. Then it's a physical altercation. Then when the police come, she got me. You see what I'm saying? But I never played into it. That's why I was saying in the video, I was telling niggas, y'all gotta know when not to engage them. Because they're heightening the situation deliberately to get your ass in trouble. That's what that shit was about. So when I took her out of the front door, after that I was like, okay, she's not in the house. We don't have nothing else to talk about. I didn't say that, but I'm saying in my mind, I'm like, I don't have to say nothing else to this bitch. Because now she's out of my property. And I'm on my way to the police. And I was getting in the car. I was going to leave her ass standing in front of the house. Dude, it was cold as shit. It was about 19 degrees, man. And she had a shirt on. She had a shirt. No, she had her jacket on. I was going to leave her ass right in front of the house because the police station is only like a minute away. I was going to bring them back and have them get her out of the fucking neighborhood. That's what I was going to do. But when I got in the car, she jumped in the back. Somebody asked me, how come you let her get in the car? I didn't. I was about to lock the door, but she had opened the back door just as soon as I got in the car, because she realized I was just going to leave her. And she hopped in the back of the motherfucking car, and when she got in the back of the car, she started calling the police. And that's when she was lying to the dispatch, and I was like, alright, well, I'm going to just call them up and let them know I'm on the way. So as she's talking on the phone, I'm on the phone. That's all it was, and I was just talking. I was just talking calmly, and it was like, she wasn't able to make me respond the way she wanted me to so she can get me charged. So that's what that whole shit was about hitting me. That's what it was. It was to provoke me. And after she did it, that's why I stopped the car. I looked at her and I said, are you finished? Basically, I'm saying, I'm not going to do what you want me to do to get me locked up. That's what I'm basically saying. So I just said, are you finished? Okay, because I told her, I said, you can keep hitting me if you want. I don't know if I said that in the video, but I told her, I was like, you can keep hitting me if you want, because I got good lawyers. You know what I'm saying? And this shit's just going to help me.
You said that in the video, but what baffles me is, like, most black women are money hungry, so I'm shocked that I can't believe that I don't understand. I mean, what the hell, okay, she was asking you, like, what the guy wanted, right? But I mean, you already gave her the dollar signs and everything, so all she had to do was shut the hell up and just meet up with the guy. Why did she keep fooling with you? Why the hell would she be?
Look at all those comments. Look at some of the women saying, man, you know, first I was mad at you, but now I'm starting to see that bitch crazy. She was crazy. And she is crazy. This is so much more I could, man. And another thing about the $100 grand, it was way more than $100,000. I just put that in there. Just so people wouldn't know the full story. So if I seen anybody come in there and they tell the full story, I know that they know me personally. But it was more than $100,000.
Damn. And she was acting like a damn fool. Are you serious?
There is no, like, you know, I get people asking me, dude, you must be leaving out certain shit. And just like, you know, when I what do you do? I approve my comments and shit because I know a lot of dumbass bitches that come in there and try to smear the story and try to make it seem like I'm leaving shit out and all that. I ain't leaving nothing out. I'm not leaving anything out. I'm telling the absolute truth. That's exactly how that shit went down. That's exactly how it went down.
I believe you. I just think it's just ridiculous, man. It's like, damn, they love money more than anybody else on the planet. They hold themselves. The
thing about it is, when we were in the Denny's, right? She had like, this is what, I'm gonna tell you what it really, this is what it really is. She believes in her brain, she believes inside of her mind, this black woman believes that she is the center of every black man's universe, okay? Now, if she believes that wholeheartedly, when a dude comes along and say, I really don't give a fuck about you like that. I'm about business, and this is what I want to do. I want to conduct business with you, and we want to work and try to get you into the entertainment industry. And her mind is, he really do want me. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's the program. That's the brainwashing. So when I kept emphasizing to her, I don't give a fuck about you like that. That's an insult to her womanhood. And she needs to reclaim her womanhood and redeem herself. Because this one black dude is like, you know, I'm not really that impressed by your looks and all that. I'm about business. That's what the whole thing's really about. That's why she did all that shit. I've been in phone conversations with her where out of the blue she said shit like, I think I'm gonna go to New York and become an escort and turn tricks. And you know what I said to her? I said, have you told anybody else this? She said no. So in my mind I was like, then why the fuck you telling me? You know why? Because I was the dude who told her I'm not impressed by women like that. Y'all can't get my mind to grovel at your feet. And that's an insult to her womanhood, to her sisterhood, or whatever you want to call it. Women like her actually believe that no matter what the fuck you tell them, they can somehow make you bow to their toes and shit. And that's what it was really about. That's why she acted like that. Because I didn't let y'all hear the voice messages. Cause she called me like, once I dropped her ass off, I turned my phone off. Right? Now I'm gonna give her a chance to calm the fuck down, and maybe I'll take her back to her grandmother's. But she called me and left so many messages, and one of the very last messages was, so do you really don't give a fuck about me? And when I heard the message, I was like, I thought I said that 20 times previously. I thought I told you. It was her mind in her head. She don't give a fuck about what I was saying. She thought I was lying. And I was telling her the whole time, if you're saying women I've been with, they look 10 times better than her, man. I've been with some very exotic looking women, though, so that shit don't impress me. But to her, in her mind, I don't believe you. It was one day she was up in my motherfucking studio, man, and she said, this is what she said. This is when I was like, alright, this bitch gonna be a problem. I was sitting on the floor and I had a camera, right? And I was telling her, like, I was like, hey, do this, like, do that, because she was posing. And she said, I think you really getting a kick. She didn't say kick, but she said another word, like getting off. She said getting off. That's what I think she said. She said, I think you getting off on this shit. And I was like, huh? She was like, I really think you getting. I was like, okay, man, whatever, man. I do this shit on the regular, so why would you be any different from the other females that I've helped out? In her mind, dude, that's what it was. It was what she thought it was. No matter what the fuck I told her. And it was an insult to her fucking her femininity or whatever. It was an insult to her being this fucking God's gift to the earth. It was an insult that it was a dude saying, I ain't that impressed, so you know, I've seen much better. I'm not impressed. I'm not consumed with you and shit. Your ass ain't no different from the other 100 women's asses I've seen. You see what I'm saying? That's what it was. That's what it really was about. It was about control. It was about control. And they're losing control. And she was trying to bring me back into that fold. That's what this shit was really, that's what it boils down to, man. That's exactly what this shit boils down to. And that's why she did all that. And that last message she left, do I really don't give a fuck? In my mind, I was like, I thought I told her that 20 times already. And that's what the whole thing was telling me about going to New York being an escort. She thought I was gonna be like, oh, don't do that, sweetie, man. Why you wanna do that? She thought like I was supposed to show her some type of concern or show her that I'm deeply in love with her secretly, but I ain't telling her. That's what it was about. That's why I asked her, did she tell anybody else that? And she said no. I was like, oh, so you telling me this shit? Why? Because you're insulted that I ain't tripping off you like that. And that's sick. That's sick. That's sick when you exist like that. Going through the world thinking every man is supposed to bow down to you like that. Nah, son, I ain't like that.